What is going on, good people of YouTube? It is me, Chavez. I am back with another Prize Picks video for you. Today is Thursday, May 18th, 2023. We're talking NBA player props over on Prize Picks. As always, I hope this video finds you all doing well and in good spirits. We'll kick things off with a recap over our plays from yesterday, and then we'll dive into the Prize Picks board because I have 3 player props that I want to share with you today. But before we get into all that, I do have 2 announcements to make. So instead of transitioning into that recap slide that you always see, we'll transition into those 2 announcements, and then we'll get to everything else. So if that sounds cool with you, then I encourage you to stick around, drop a like, drop a sub, click that notification icon, get notified of all upcoming content and videos from me and my channel. And without further delay, let us jump into those plays. No. Let us jump into our announcements for today. See? Old habits. All right, announcement number 1. Pretty straightforward and simple. We're at 5,000 subscribers. So I'm so happy about that. I am so excited about that. And I just want to say thank you so much for, you watching this right now. Thank you so much for helping this channel get there. It's very difficult to grow a channel without views. So thank you so much for really assisting and driving this channel to this point. You know, I say it every day. Thank you for the likes, the subs, the comments. You know, it all means a ton in just helping the channel get a bit bigger. And what it really does, it just creates more exposure for the brand. It increases the brand awareness. And so without brand awareness, nobody knows you exist, right? So thank you for allowing this channel to exist. And you know, listen, and then we just keep moving on. We just keep moving forward. Next goal, next box, you know, to check, and not, you know, aimlessly checking or like ungratefully checking these boxes, but checking these boxes with a purpose is 10,000 subs. And that's what we're after right now. I want to get to 10,000 subs because it means that I'm still, you know, I'm on track to hit my goal. However, I still want to be able to create quality content for y'all. So the larger this channel grows, the quality will grow as well. So again, thank you so much for allowing this to happen. I truly appreciate everything that you do for me and this channel. All right, announcement number 2. So excited about this one. As the channel grows, I look for ways to provide more to you. And one of the things I wanted to do was allow some, allow you to take on a deeper approach to your research process, to allow you to use some of the same tools that I use. And we're doing just that. So been in communication with some great people over on props.cash, and props.cash, in my opinion, is the #1 research tool on the market for all daily prop betting, all prop betting. And we worked out a great partnership. So I'm pleased to announce that I am promoting this amazing deal for you all in partnership with props.cash. Now here's what it is. So using my promo code THANKS25, head on over to props.cash, and all this information will be in the description below, but head on over to props.cash through the props.cash website. Cannot do this on the Google Play Store, Apple Store. Has to be done off the website. So props.cash, read all the information, check out the website. It is an amazing website. Once you're ready to move forward, go ahead and finalize that process, and at the end you'll be able to add a promo code in. That's my promo code, THANKS25. Enter that to receive 25% off your first month off of your membership over on props.cash. And again, it is a very necessary part of my research process. Day in and day out, you hear me refer to this website every single day in a video. Well before I had an idea and a vision to partner with props.cash, I was already plugging and promoting their awesome tools. So once again, head on over to props.cash, the website, not Apple Store, not Google Play, props.cash. Finalize your process. At the very end of that process, you'll be able to enter a promo code THANKS25 right there on the screen, as you can see, and then you'll be all set to get 25% off your first month and enjoy all the amazing services that props.cash offers. All right, 2 announcements done and out of the way. Now we can get into our plays from yesterday. All right, looking at our plays from yesterday, 2 and 2 on the day. Look, not the best of days, I'll be honest with you. We had Al Horford not hit his 9.5, go over his 9.5 rebounds and assists. And then we had Gabe Vincent hook us 3 assists. We needed 5 assists from him. Excuse me, 4 assists from him. He scored a lot, but definitely did not come through on the assist. Who did come through for us? Malcolm Brogdon over his shots attempted, and then we had Bam Adebayo go over his fantasy score of 35 flat. So, I want to kind of spend a couple minutes on the Al Horford and Gabe Vincent props since they did not hit, and just to give you some insight here, it does feel a little different like after the fact when you pump up these props and you say why you like these props and then they don't hit and you're just like, oh man, why did I play that prop? I know you felt that way. I know you have felt that way at some point in your research process where you're thinking, why did I play this prop? I feel the same way. However, the core values that I stick to is, your research is sound, your fundamentals are there, and you would go back to that prop. If Gabe Vincent's assist rolled out again at 3.5, a lot of people, including myself, would really consider taking the over on that one. It's a super real moment where you have to understand that A, not all your props are going to hit, and B, sometimes you're just going to be wrong. That's the bottom line. We're not all supermen. We're not all perfect. We're going to be wrong sometimes. But if you can take something from those moments and maybe, extract something that'll help you, the next time you are looking to make picks, it's only going to make you a better a DFS better, a better prop better. So, yeah, in hindsight, I thought those picks were sound. I had good stats backing them up, and they just did not hit. That's the way it rolls sometimes. So we look to move on into today's 3 player props. We're going to head on over to the Prizepicks board, and we will start breaking these down. Prop number 1 over on the Prizepicks board. Let's talk about a rebounds and assist prop. I like this one for LeBron James. 15.5. This did get bumped up from game 1. I believe it was at 14.5. If you played it at 14.5, then you obviously feel good about that one because he crushed it. I think he's in another position tonight, even with the bump, to crush this line. Let's talk about the over on props.cash and break this one down. All right, here you see LeBron James rebounds and assists game logs over the last just through the playoffs. Actually, just filter out by the playoffs here over on props.cash, and we can see that he has a 43% hit rate with this line. Now, what I'm really looking at here are these last 2 games because these are the most recent games, and these are the 2 so far, the 2 most important games for the Lakers in the playoffs. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, and then that closeout game, versus the Golden State Warriors. And in these 2 games, LeBron James has showed up big time. So let's break this down and look at these individual numbers first. So let's check out his rebounds in that last game versus Denver. Finished the game with 12 rebounds. And then looking at his assist line, finished the game with 9 assists. So back-to-back games with 9 assists. And then he had 12 and 9 rebounds in those last 2 games. So what's been working for LeBron James? Well, these props are all about chances, okay? So in game 1, LeBron James saw the second most rebound chances on the team with 16, and then he saw 15 potential assists. That's tops. Nobody else on the team had more potential assists than LeBron James. And when you have such a high usage player, they're going to find ways to handle the ball, be a part of each play, and especially in the fourth quarter, we see LeBron James running that point, facilitating, kind of dictating the flow, and that's kind of where you see a lot of these numbers increase. Is when he is, the head of the snake, basically, in the fourth quarter when times get, when time's running out and the game is getting close, to the end. You see him really step it up. So we shouldn't expect anything less from him in these games moving forward. Each game moving forward will be the most important game for LeBron James and the LA Lakers in this playoff series. For every team, every game we move forward is the next most important game. That's it. So keeping that in mind, understanding the flow of this game, understanding what LeBron James can bring to the table here, I think 15.5 is a stat that he can close, that he can crush, I should say. And then there was some talk about the altitude and how LeBron James and AD would be affected, but LeBron James played 40 minutes in that game, in game 1. 40 minutes. So it doesn't seem like he's impacted by that too much. So he's on the floor, he's playing a lot of minutes, he's productive when he's on the floor. I just think this is a good line for him because of those reasons, and I'm going to roll with it. Give me the over 15.5 rebounds and assists for LeBron James as prop number 1. Okay, prop number 2 is going to be a fantasy score prop, and I want to talk about Jamal Murray, 41.0 fantasy score. I like the over on this one. We're going to head on over to props.cash, and we will break this one down. All right, over on props.cash, there is not a fantasy points category to break down. So we'll do what we always do. We'll look at different things: points, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals, since all that is what is making up the fantasy score, turnovers. So first thing we need to pay attention to, are his minutes. So looking at the minutes played for Jamal Murray in game 1, he played 37 minutes. You can see that in the series versus Phoenix, he was in or around that number in most of the games. Now, starting off with 37 minutes is a great sign. There's room to grow. There's room for him to play 40 plus minutes in these games for sure. So that's positive number 1. Now, using, digging into these stats, understanding what he's done over the last 5 games, Jamal Murray is averaging 1.22 fantasy points per minute. So if we just do some simple math here, 1.22 times 37 minutes, that comes out to about 45 fantasy points. If you want to just be on a safer side and say, oh, what if he doesn't play 37 minutes for some weird reason? Let's say he plays 36 minutes times 1.22. That's 43.92. Oh, let's say he plays 35 minutes times 1.22. That's 42 points. So he would have to play, 28 minutes, 29 minutes to not even come close to his fantasy score prop. Yeah. I mean, and that's not going to happen, right? So we should expect high minutes for Jamal Murray in this game. We should expect high usage for Jamal Murray in this game. Aside from the 37 minutes he played, back-to-back games, something he's done in back-to-back games, blocks and steals have been a huge part. And so 4 blocks and steals in back-to-back games for Jamal Murray, 4 in each one. So sometimes these averages can be a little misleading. You can have, let's say he had 1 in this game and then 7 in this game, but then you average it out and say, oh, he's averaging 4 blocks and steals per game. And it makes you feel like he's getting you 4 blocks and steals in each game, but he's not, right? But in this case, he actually is 4 and 4 in each game. So very balanced, very solid. You can look at the other playoff games here and say, yeah, it's a little over what he had been doing, but not by much. 3 in this game, 2 in a lot of games. Obviously, the ones where he doesn't get any, that's going to be a little bit off. But for the most part, he's getting you multiple blocks and steals in each game, and that's super important because those add up really fast. That's a fantasy score's best friend, blocks and steals. So I do like the approach of attacking his fantasy points at home. Murray plays much better at home. Just looking at his PRA. Let's pull up his PRA and just look at his stats at home. So PRA in the playoffs, home games, 5 out of 7 games, 71% hit rate. If we go over to the away games, 40% hit rate. So big difference in just overall production for Jamal Murray, home versus away. This is the last home game before they head on over to LA. I want to jump on this player prop now and get the over on this one. I think that he's in a good spot to do just that. So give me the over. 41 fantasy points for Jamal Murray is play number 2. All right, play number 3 is going to be a free throws made prop. Now, this is a prop that I gave out to my members in game 1 and, was a little iffy on it, but thought it was still in a good spot to hit. And it's Nikola Jokic over 5.5 free throws made. I like the over on this one. Let's head on over to props.cash and we will break it down. All right, so first off, let me scroll down here over on props.cash and show you some free throw attempts made for Nikola Jokic. If I can just filter out the right prop and show you this. So in game one of the Western Conference Finals, Jokic was 7 of 8 from the line, meaning he went to the line 8 times, made 7 of them. Game before that, he made 6. Game before that, he made 3 of 5. Then 2 back-to-back games of 8 or more attempts and 7 or more free throws made. And so when I sent this out to the members in game 1, you know, really I was just basing this off of his history versus LA in the regular season. You know, not this is the new one, but these 4 games he's gone over that, you know, that line 7, 6, and 8. Then he had this one where he only made 3. So in 4 games, he was looking at 3 out of 4, 75% hit rate here. And then really just looking at these impressive stats, he's only missed 2 free throws in those 4 games. He's only missed 2 free throws out of 14, 17, 26 attempts. And so I was really expecting this one to get bumped up. And something I told the members was this will more than likely be the only time we get to take his free throws made prop at 5.5. I'm sure it'll get bumped up if he has a good game. Well, he had a good game, and Prizepicks still has it at 5.5. And so I don't think that we have to overthink this one too much. He's too good. He's too big of an offensive threat. I think he definitely continues to get the front court in foul trouble. Maybe not necessarily foul trouble, but continues to get that front court to bite. And I think he draws contact enough to hit 6 free throws today versus the Lakers. So pretty short breakdown there, but I think this is just a good prop, good solid prop. And I really do like it under 6. So as long as it's under 6, I'll more than likely continue to hammer the over on this one. So those are going to be our 3 plays for today. Let's quickly recap these. We got LeBron James over 15.5 rebounds and assists. Jamal Murray over 41 fantasy points. And Nikola Jokic over 5.5 free throws made. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today's video. Drop a comment below letting me know what you like on the board, as well as your thoughts over these props that we talked about in today's video. Don't forget about that awesome promo code. Awesome promo from props.cash. 25% off your first month over on props.cash. Just use my promo code THANKS25. Make sure you're doing it through the props.cash website and not on Google Play or Apple Store. Has to be on the props.cash website. Best of luck to you all today. Should you tail any of these plays, drop a comment below letting me know. And if you are interested in further breakdowns of plays or just additional plays, additional slips, be sure to check out the free player prop Discord. All information is in the description below. Click that link, verify you're a human being, read over some rules, and you are in. We're growing strong, growing fast, almost at 600 members the last time I looked. Once again, best of luck to you all today, and until tomorrow's NBA playoff prize picks video, Chavez is